How you doing there? This is my first through hike ever. My buddy here behind the camera did Te Aurora, so he's got a little more experience than me, but I think we can do it. All right, so for gear, pretty basic. We just covered it in the past video. Edit that out. You got warming, Patagonia jacket, very lightweight. It's going to be very warm. Got redundancy with navigation. I got a regular compass here for the map, and I also have a Casio Pathfinder watch, which is equipped with barometer, altimeter, compass, and they work, and they're awesome. So we can tell when weather's coming in when we can't visually see over the peaks. And I've had this watch for 6 years. It's solar powered and it still works. So I recommend this watch highly. I got some water tablets, lighter. You know, to burn cordage, it's a good idea to, especially with cordage like this. We're going to be using it for bear bags in bear country and hang our food off of trees so the bears don't come snoop in the middle of the night and, cuddle, because they're not very good cuddlers. And let's see, I got some Tiger Balm given to us by the CDT Coalition. Lip balm, going to be important. I'll get some sunscreen for my pasty legs. Headlamp, of course. I got a gigantic cooking pot because Timmy gave me all this gear, so whatever. It fits everything nicely. Got a little camp stove, MSR. These are pretty efficient. This should last about 10 days. Fuel bottle. Emergency Mylar sheath. It's lightweight. I'm carrying the extra few ounces just in case somebody, we run across somebody who has hypothermia, or we run into a really bad situation on a peak somewhere in the glaciers, because that would be horrible. Camp soap. Once this is depleted, we will fill these up at gas stations and restaurants and the bathrooms, because why not? It's free. Cheers. Bandana is good to have a little something extra to wipe down with. Shoe gaiters. These things might be necessary. I mean, there's a lot of burrs and sticks and sand in the deserts and the lowlands, even up in the mountains, but these things will keep debris out of my shoes, which is important because that takes you off the trail for a few minutes to change your socks and your footwear and empty all that out. And it's annoying as hell to have things scratching at your ankles every single step. So why not spend a little extra money and have comfort? GoPro, going to be documenting primarily without audio because the audio sucks with the waterproof housing. So it's going to be fun. It's been a while since photography's been a jam. My sun hat here. Got a raincoat, also a windbreaker, very important. You got to keep warm. Even if you're wet, you got to stay warm because otherwise you're screwed. Spoon, very important. Neck gaiter, neck buff. These are important for obvious reasons. You can use it for dust mitigation, or in case you just want to look like a ninja, you can do so. And keep the elements all up off your grill. Here we go. Camp towel. I just basically cut a full-size towel down to this, just in case. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but towels are important for the traversing of the universe. Toilet paper, enough said. I do have wipes somewhere. Also, you need to have wipes. Water filtration. I got a bunch of pouches here to hold extra water. You can never have enough water, even though it's extra weight. You have to have it. You will die. The desert out here in New Mexico is unforgiving, and you don't even realize how much you sweat, or how much moisture you give off when you're breathing heavily. So you're going to need plenty of water. Mosquito head net, just in case I don't feel like setting up my tent. Too tired one night. I'm just going to sleep under the stars, put this thing on, and forget about it. Swiss Army knife, classic gear. I was a big fan of MacGyver growing up. That's all you need right here. It's got everything you need. Toothpick and tweezers. What else can you want?
Wine opener.
wine opener. You might run into some hippie on the trail with some wine and like, hey, y'all want some wine? Yes, yes I do. Flip flops for airing my feet out at night on the when we're camping. It's important to air dry your feet and dry your socks and keep your socks clean. It's very important to take care of your feet. Tent, MSR, what is it?
Hubba Hubba NX2.
Hubba Hubba NX2. Very good tent. Just set it up recently just to get familiarized with it. Very high quality seams and hardware. The stakes are also included inside this bag. Cordage, like I said, it's very useful. This is 550 cord, also known as paracord. Its tensile strength is 550 pounds. So, you can do a lot of stuff with it. It's very useful for general mountaineering and whatnot. Pack cover, rain cover for the pack, because like Tim over here mentioned the other day, once it starts raining, your pack's going to take on water and it's going to weigh more, even though everything inside of it's waterproof, so we don't want that. I mean, we want to cut down weight as much as possible. Waterproof bag for the internal contents. This is a 60 liter. This is a 70 liter pack. It's way bigger than anybody should need for any kind of trail, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So I will be putting everything that you see here in this and then into the pack to redundant, keep the waterproofing redundant. I got my hygiene kit here: toothpaste, toothbrush, comb, nail clippers. The smaller nail clippers, way less, and you can use them for your toes as well. You got to keep your toenails trimmed, otherwise they'll destroy your socks and shoes and provide a lot of discomfort if you don't do that. Tweezers, medical, whatever, general purpose. Clothing bag. Got shorts, very lightweight, easy wick shorts. I got wool socks. Wool, if nobody knows, is it retains like 80% of its thermal properties when it's wet. So it's very important to have wool. That's why you don't see sheep shivering ever. Except for when they're around the Scottish. But
like Tim here.
Taking this Columbia shirt. Columbia is really awesome. I mean, this shirt here is the almost exact same model, and I've had it for 6 years. And as you can tell, I've wore the hell out of it, wore it for work. There's barely any kind of tearing in it. Never lost a button. I'm very impressed with the Columbia gear. So 50, 60 bucks for a shirt, worth it. Warming layers. I got thermals in here, all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I've got this Osprey pack. It's adjustable. I'm still working on adjusting it to fit me properly, which is awesome. It's a good pack. What I'm looking for here. Anyway, here's food. It's about 5 days worth of food or so. So we'll have to gauge our food consumption. Tim got me this because he's a big fan of sausage in or around his mouth. Marmot sleep bag. I tested this out in Texas on a nice starry night with this Thermarest sleep pad. It's inflatable, and I was extremely impressed with how comfortable. And I haven't slept that well in years. I just pulled it out on a deck and slept there all night. Everyone thought I was silly, but testing the gear is fantastic. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. Electronics. I'm gonna be the documentarian and photographer, blogger, whatever you want to call for this journey. So I've got a bunch of ports and memory cards and ways to transmit data to the phone and to various devices. A 10,000 milliamp hour battery bank. Should get about 6 charges or so for my iPhone, maybe the GoPro. I mean, the GoPro battery lasts a good amount of time, so I'm not worried. Also have this Goal Zero solar panel, which I got at Costco a long time ago, and they threw in one of these little LED USB lamps, low power draw, high output. It's lightweight, so I'm just going to test it until I can't bear it anymore. But I can plug in devices in this thing, have it strapped to my pack, and walk throughout the day while it's just charging. So, you know, win-win. It's waterproof, shockproof. You beat the hell out of it, it still works. In case, just in case. What else do we got here? That's about it. I mean, eye drops for, you know, emergencies as well, or, you know, general comfort. These pants here, Columbia pants, they turn into shorts, which is key. I mean, they're lightweight, very proficient at whisking away water from you, which is important to stay dry, because the more moist you are, the more chances of getting rashes and infections and whatnot. So you got to stay comfortable. And these are just New Balance all-terrain sneakers that I've been wearing around. I'm just going to wear them out and see how they do on the trail, and buy more down the road. But basically that's it. We're going to be roughing it. I mean, it's all about minimalism on the trails. So that's it.
All right.
Leave links in the description for whatever. Leave us feedback and comments, and we'll see you out there.